Welcome back to Live at 9.
I wrote a book called P Policy, Volume 1. It's about setting boundaries and maintaining self-respect. It's a self-help book and a memoir book to help elevate the consciousness of society at large.
So how did you come up with this?
Well, I experienced domestic violence growing up, and it was one of those things to where it impacted me, and I want to find a way to heal through that. So why not heal by doing something that could help someone else, by writing a book?
I always talk to people about this. It's tough to write a book. I mean, it takes a lot of time, a lot of commitment. How did you find that? Because to let people at home know, you're an ICU nurse. How did you find the time? I mean, you're probably sleeping a lot of the day, too.
Yeah. This is correct. I actually went to Vienna, Austria a year and a half ago. It was cold. I went in the wintertime because it would forced me to stay inside. It was snowing outside. And it was basically so it was very intentional.
Wow, I mean, that's awesome. And then we're taking a look right at the cover right now. So it's a volume 1, which means there's more coming.
There is more coming.
Tell us about that.
Well, I'm in the process of completing volume 2, so stay tuned.
And will that be the same type of thing here, or will it take a different, I guess, part of your life?
It's going to be a continuation of this one. So it's going to basically chronicle. It's going to be a chronicle series. So we'll see where it ends up.
And if you want to go buy this or go find this book, I mean, where do people go find it?
You can find it on Amazon. And I'm also, I am on Instagram at The Healing Agent, _healing_agent. It's on my link.
So you talked about the idea of self-help or helping others. How has this book helped you?
It has helped me put the pieces together of what life means for me. And my goal is to write literature that's going to help people become the best versions of themselves.
So you're an ICU nurse as your, I guess, your day job, and you travel around, and but you're from the Jackson area. Talk about that part of your life, because you're helping people in a different way as an ICU nurse.
Yes. Well, when you're a nurse, you give a part of yourself away to people, and it's made me embrace empathy and being there and giving self away to other people. So when you're in that space with someone, you're giving a piece of your time and a piece of yourself away to them in order to help heal them, to become a better version of themselves and to heal them through their illness.
Their patience must be just through the roof. You're laughing, but I'm giving you that credit. I mean, your patience. I mean, is that something that's grown? I mean, were you maybe like not as patient as a kid, and now you're like, wow, now I'm just like very patient with people?
Well, it's situational, to be honest, because you have some patients who test your patience, and you have some patients who you like, okay, I could spend all day in this room just talking to you and learning about your story because you're helping me by getting to know you. And I can help you by helping you heal through this process in this time period. So,
do you talk about your job in the book?
I do mention that I am in nursing school during a part of this book. So yes, it is ingrained in who I am.
And how tough is it to juggle everything?
It has its days to where I'm like, how am I doing this? How am I going to get all this done? But then I'm like, I was meant to do this.
And I guess, when's the next book coming out?
We're going to aim for March, because this one released March 8th of this year, so the next one will be March of next year.
So kind of a yearly thing there.
Yes.
Do you help people on your daily basis, you know, beyond just the book with the self-help stuff? Because now that you've written down your thoughts, you have a memory bank of things.
Well, not in a sense to where I go places and I sit down with people and just help them, but I make sure I am intentional wherever I go, and I make time to talk to people and ask about their stories and get to know people on a very intimate basis to learn them and to help myself understand human nature, because we're all experiencing the human experience.
Of course. All right, last question, if we could get a zoom in one more time on this book. The cover, talk about the cover.
So the cover, that's me. My face is covered because I wanted to explore a kind of a mystic visual of myself. It's like, it's a different version of me. because I feel like we all have different versions.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Of course.